Hi, I'm Terry Edmonds and I'm here at Marsworth Reservoir to fish at range.
Oh, I've got that on camera.
Bit of a scrapper in close, considering it was caught 150 yards. Oh. Oh, a little bit lively. Right, and here she is. Mid-double, I suppose, maybe a little bit bigger. But there she is. Nice old common. Fishing out there about 150 yards to like a reed line. The Marsworth fish are all like this. They're all dark old ones, like the canal fish that run near to it. Lovely, time for a bit more bait, I think. For this session, I've been using this new Entity Spod rod, and I'm fishing the reeds over there about 140, 150 yards, and it's like making that real easy work. It's a really nice action spod rod. It's got 50mm ring in, which I love for all my distance work. Like the handle length is really important on spod rods. I've got average size arms, and what I like to have it is the handle outstretched like that. That's really important for the leverage when you're casting. If it's too short, it's hard to use. The action of the rod is like an all-through action, so it can be used short or long, no problem at all. Let me show you the rig that I'm using. Right, the first thing that I've got is the Missing Link Silt in 25 pounds, and I just take a little bit of this off the spool, about 10 inches I suppose. So like, I'm going to tie a little loop in the end, and then what I'm going to do after that is just put a little knot in the hair around there. This stops the snowman from slipping backwards and forwards on the cast. These are the new snowman pots that we're going to produce. This is the purple monster squid, and they've got a bottom bait in the bottom, which I'm going to put on first. Just put that on the hair, like that. And then we've got a small like pop-up in this other little packet here that makes the snowman rig. Just pierce that through the middle, put it on like that. Right, now we're going to put this hair stop just right in the end of the loop, just there, and that just makes our little snowman here like that. I'm not going to strip back any of this coating at all, because I want the whole rig to be stiff. Like the hooks that I'm using are the Fanex size 8, and now we're just going to put it through the back of the eye and set it for the length of hair you want. We're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that takes you to about level with the point of the hook. Then I'm going to wrap back up 3 times. Then I get a bit of the Klingon putty and just put it halfway down the hook link. Only a little bit, just to make sure it sinks. And that is like the rig there. What I attach these rigs to are either these helicopter, like diffusion camo leaders, helicopter style. I can just tie that rig straight onto this swivel. I'm going to just pull this tight. Now the leads that I'm using for over there are the 4-ounce long ranges. I like to fish my rods really, really tight, so a heavy lead's needed. So I hook on a 4-ounce, and that's it. Like, we're all ready to go. I also use lead core ones as well, and that's one that I've cut off one of my rods. It's exactly the same as you can see, except that I'm using a lead core. And that's how I always fish at range. Right, I'm just about to put my rig out to the reed line that I'm fishing over there about 150 yards. But there's a couple of safety aspects that I'd like to just go through quickly. I'm using a shot leader, 50 pound this is, braid. That's very, very important. What I've got is 4 turns on the spool, straight up the rod, down to the butt eye. That's the length of the shot leader. And something else I would say, like before you cast these distances, every single time, just make sure that's done up tight, the clutch is done up tight, because if that starts to slip during the cast, you're going to hurt your finger. Right, what I'm going to do now is just run through a cast. I know you've seen it before, like on other DVDs and stuff, but I'll just like remind you of the basics. Like before you cast, you want to get your arms up high. Your arms up high. Remember that you're using the rod as a lever, so you're pulling down with the left hand if you're right-handed. Line yourself up, everything nice and steady, and then you cast. That's it, 150 yards on the reed line. Right, the rods that I'm using today, like I have been for the last year, are the 13-foot 3.5 NRs. Really, really happy with them. They are fishing rods, they're not overly stiff, and they can be used from long range to short range. They're just top quality blanks. Well, it's got to be a 20.
Give it a thumbs up.
About an inch back. That weren't coming out in a hurry. The Fang X's. Helicopter rig, like I was explaining earlier. It's one of the old mirrors in here. They don't come out often, so I've been told. So really happy with this one. And I'm going to give this one away. $25 dead, it's looking like. Just so you can see it. I'm shaky a bit. Oh, that'll do. Right, really happy with that one. One of the old mirrors out of here. Like I don't get caught often, so I might put this down to my long range fishing. Like they think they're safe out there, but I'm after them. So let's have a look at it. There it is. Really happy with this one, to be honest. Right, I'm just going to turn it round. Help. Oh, there she goes. And I'm well happy.